and welcome to a new video from Married to Reselling. I'm Faye and this is Simon, and together we resell on eBay and Amazon and Depop and Etsy and wherever else people want to buy our stuff. We are going to show you now what's sold. We're going to pick stock so Simon can pack it.
We've got messages, we've got pallet updates, other things that have sold through the week, so stay tuned for all of that as usual.
Let's see what we sold, shall we?
See you on the other side of this.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. What we got? Right,
we'll do two Depop ones first, shall we?
Yes.
Right, the first one is a denim jacket in Pallet 13.
Pallet 13, so that's new pallet, isn't it?
Pallet 13. New pallet. Or is it the end of old pallet?
I think 12 is the first.
Oh, okay. So you know what a denim jacket looks like, right? It's stone grey.
Depends what pallet. Oh, you see. I'd have gone for blue.
It's River Island and it's size medium.
Okay, it's not that, is it?
No.
I know, but I can't see a denim jacket in here. So it's not a good start, is it?
It's not a good start.
What is that?
Pallet 13. Turn it over.
Pallet 13.
The stickers come off. We'll have to double check, won't we?
Do you think it is that?
Yeah.
Right, we'll go with that for now then.
Pallet 16. So this is new pallet. It's a white t-shirt. Weekday. Oh, I need to tell you about that jacket. That jacket, by the way, cost £2.78 and sold for £18.99. And this Weekday Essence Standard t-shirt in white, small, cost £2.78 and sold for £9.49. Right, so that's the Depop stuff. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Right, these are tops, ingenue, not pallet. They would be in O for ingenue. Now these two I picked up in a charity shop. I paid £12 total, and I listed them together because they were the same size. They sold for £30. They're patterned, very out. I can see them. They're here. They're here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, perfect. Ingenue, sold for £30. Then we've got a Spirit of the Andes top in S. Keep that open.
Ooh.
It's navy blue. It's just a plain t-shirt. This was a charity shop pick up for £4 in October.
Oh.
And that sold for £10. Not great. Not great. What are you... I'm trying to multitask here. Got a Rolling Stones vinyl.
Oh yeah. So this was part of an auction job lot. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was part of a very cheap auction job lot. Even came with what looks like potentially a rodent.
Nibble mark.
Or it could be a cat or a dog, I suppose, or something. Yeah, Rolling Stones. It's so in pretty bad condition. It didn't go for loads. Sold
for £7.58. You paid less than 20p, didn't you?
Yeah, I paid less than 20p for it, and you know, it's just, there we go.
And you sold some Lego as well.
Yeah, this one, it needed a few bits. Faye ordered them. It's the carbon freezing chamber Star Wars. It's got all the figures. I noticed actually, I was looking, a lot of them that are for sale on eBay all say no minifigures. So this has got the minifigures, Boba Fett, Han Solo, and Han Solo in the, what's it called, carbonite or whatever.
That sold for £30. Don't know how much we paid.
Yeah, we paid, you bought this actually, but it was a long time ago because we've been waiting to get around to buying the parts.
The parts cost pence, didn't they?
Yeah, you probably spent, I'd say you probably spent £5 or £10 on that.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we sold a bundle of clothes, job lot of clothes that are leftover items from pallets. So we just sell them off in job lots. It's job lot. Job lot. Custom label February, £19. Pallet bundle 2.
Pallet bundle 2. 7. 3.
We don't send them out in carrier bags.
Yeah. 2.
All that sold for £11.49 plus post.
So that's probably about 3 to 3.5 kilos, I think, of clothes, I would say. So what do we sell it for?
£11.49 plus £5.99 post.
Cool. Is that the one where they asked when the earliest it could be sent was?
Possibly.
Check your order.
Right, now someone's bought 2 pairs of trousers from us out of different tubs. So we've got pallet 9.
Oh, this is a subscriber.
I don't think it is.
Oh, they said they look forward to seeing them picked.
No.
Was that a different one?
That's different.
Spoiler. Pallet
9 and pallet 11.
9 and 10 I'm looking for. Oh, it's right over there in the corner.
So it's a pair of Marks and Spencer's navy blue jogging bottoms.
Cotton stretch leg crop joggers, 14.
Yep. And then pallet 11, same but black.
11.
Pretend you're on a game show and the clock's ticking, babe.
That makes it harder. There it is. So M&S.
Cropped joggers, black, size 14.
Crop straight leg joggers, 14, black.
Yes. So that goes to the same person.
Nice, I'll leave those
They
there.
cost £1.96 each and sold total £22.98. Then we've got pallet 15, new pallet.
I've seen that.
Should hope so. There's not that many.
50. I know, I really should put them in order.
We've got an ASOS dress, black, size 10, drop shoulder.
Drop shoulder.
Yes,
Doesn't
well
say size
done.
10, but I guess it's probably the only one.
That costs £2.78, sold for £17.99. We've got pallet 5.
Oh, 5 and 6.
It's a beige in the style Lorna Lux embroidered slogan sweatshirt, UK 10 to 12. Nope.
Kind of beige, that one.
What's in your hand? What's in your hand? What's beige in your hand?
Oh, in the style, Lorna Lux.
Yes.
Doo.
That costs £1.96, sold for £10. It's an old. Then we've got pallet 11.
I've seen that. That's over here.
You okay?
Yeah.
Injuries.
Injured at work, filling the accident book.
A Powerhouse everyday t-shirt, white, large. Yes, cost £1.96, sold for £10.49. Nice. Pallet 15.
15. Just put that back.
Is it the one that's in the corner?
No, I just wedged it.
There's not many options for places.
It was like the one I had a minute ago.
It's gone. It's just gone out the door.
15.
It's gone without us noticing.
Yeah.
It's a nutmeg sports jacket, black and pink, size 16 to 18. You can do it, come on.
What, can you see it?
Maybe.
Polo Ralph Lauren, next, Cars, Reese, next,
What's that?
Hotel Rocks.
Nutmeg!
Oh yeah, Zip Free Sports. Where's the pink on that?
Oh, it's on
Tell
there.
me it's got pink in it.
Oh,
There's no
because
pink
it's
there.
folded. I don't know how it's folded. That costs £2.78, sold for £10.49. Now this is a viewer. Pallet 12.
12.
ASOS design mini dress size 18. Black and lilac. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it underneath. There it is. Yeah, £9.99. That costs £2.78. And they also bought from Pallet, original Pallet.
Ooh. Pallet 1 stroke.
Now bear in mind these orders for some reason aren't grouped together on eBay.
Yeah.
It's a new look men's black t-shirt 4XL. Black.
Yeah. It's not here.
That's not good, is it?
Leggings. What's it? Pallet?
Pallet.
Oh, I'm looking pallet 13.
Oh my goodness.
Let's pick this one out, not the one
Oh
below.
dear.
It's alright, Caroline. I think it was Caroline. We're going to find it for you.
It's black.
New look men's black t-shirt 4XL.
Yes. Well done. Got there in the end.
Yes.
Pallet 7.
7 and 8. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. 7 and 8. It's gonna be down here.
Now, I can't believe this went so cheap. I mean, we made money on it, and it's gone coat season. Oh yeah, that t-shirt, by the way, sold for £9.50, cost £1.96. This is a Jack & Jones Forest Night Faster jacket. Yeah, that sold for £10.49. These are all brand new items. That cost £1.96, but it's no longer coat season.
No. It's alright. It's all money back in the bank.
Yeah, so some Hornsey saffron lunch plates, 4 of them.
So they're the medium sized ones, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. They cost £3.08, sold for £19.99. Then we've got Michael Jackson vinyl. Ooh.
It's a great album.
Yeah, it's a great album. That costs 22p, sold for £14.87. Then we've got Pallet 16. Is that the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the Studio Italia jersey top in blue, size 26. Excellent. That costs £2.78, sold for £18.99. Pallet 15.
Oh no.
Is this the one that got lost?
This is the one that keep.
It's
Yeah.
by your right shoulder. It's by your right It's like...
Right shoulder.
Well, you've moved. Look. Is it there? Got 2 things in here. We've got a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, XXL blue.
Custom fit shirt.
Yeah.
Around.
That cost £2.78, sold for £24.99. And in there we have a green warehouse dress, size 10. Yeah. That cost £2.78, sold for £19.74. Back to the Hornsey. Back. Quick. Get back to-
Supermarket sweet.
Yeah. Come on. Clock's
Getting
ticking.
wild in the aisles.
Yeah. Hornsey saffron dinner plates. 4 of them. Cost £3.08, sold for £15. Pallet 8. Go. Time is money.
7 and 8. What's this one? 12. 7 and 8 there.
It's a blue Simply Be capsule clothing waterfall cardigan, size 20 to 22. Blue.
Yes.
Nothing blue.
7 and 8. So we've got a new look. That's
Yeah.
not blue. Got some ties.
Yeah.
They're not blue. Some gloves. Some that. I saw it first. H&M joggers. Weird fish.
Right, we'll have to come back to that one then.
Yeah.
That's lost, presumes.
Presumed somewhere else.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
Hornsey saffron. Cup and saucer. 4 of them.
Got me.
Beautiful. They cost £3.08, sold for £15. Then we've got these beauties. These sold for £26 and 6p. They cost £3.75. They are Denby Storm teacups and saucers. Found the missing cardigan. It should have been in pallet 8. It was in pallet 9 tub, but that cost £1.96, sold for £10. And keep watching to see what else is coming up next.
We've got a new feature for you now. We're hoping that you will join us with a little bit of, what should we say, like good vibes to sell some of our top watched items. So a watched item on eBay is when a customer is browsing your store, browsing your products, and they click the little heart or the watch item, and they can then refer back to that in their watch list anytime. And often watched items are the ones that you would expect would sell the quickest because there's interest. Now it could be other resellers, other people doing research or watching it. I certainly do that myself. We're going to show you our 9 top watched items. They're here on the screen now, and we want you to comment which one you think is going to sell first, and each week we will just review any that have sold and the latest top watch. Hopefully it's not just going to be the same list week in, week out. I mean,
Yeah.
a few of these things have been around for a little while, as you will see. Number one is Hornsey Saffron cups and saucers. We've actually sold, we had 4 of these available, we've sold 3 of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've sold quite a few.
3 sets, so we've got 1 left. Been listed since March 22. 247 views on that product page, currently 8 watchers and listed for $18.99. So that's number 1.
Number 2 is a Disney Christmas jumper. It's brand new with tags. It's been listed since October 21. It's had 1,299 views. It's got 8 watchers and it's currently for sale at $12.99. I want to see this gone. So that's number 2, the Disney jumper.
Number 3 is more Disney. It's 3 Disney hanging decorations. They're like clear glass baubles. They've been listed since December 21. We got them on a little bit late. Picked them up from a chazza. 740 views, 7 watchers, currently listed at $21.99. So number 3 is the 3 Christmas Disney baubles. Number 4 is BT phone cards. I got a huge job lot of phone cards. This is 6 wildlife phone cards, so they're kind of for props or decoration or whatever. You might do crafts out of them.
People collect them, don't they?
Yeah, been listed since August 21. We do have multiple quantity of it, so if those sell, they won't be the last ones to sell. Had 1,643 views, 7 watchers, and they're the least expensive product on this list at $2.99. So number 4, BT phone cards. Number 5 is the Beatles Rubber Soul on vinyl, the album. Not been listed for long, March 22. Had 348 views, 6 watchers, currently for sale for $44.99. It's the most expensive item on this list. So number 5 is the Beatles Rubber Soul on vinyl.
Number 6 is a Shein jersey skater dress in large, and it's brand new. It's had 194 views, it's got 6 watchers, and it's currently for sale at £10.49. So that's number 6. Number 7, Ginny London check oversized pocket detail shacket. And that has had 460 views, 6 watchers, and it's currently for sale at $11.99. And has been listed since January 22. And number 7 is the Ginny London check oversized pocket shacket.
Number 8 is a vintage Art Deco green glass bowl. We weren't sure if it would glow, if it was uranium. We bought it without finding that out, got it home and it didn't. That's still quite a nice piece though, but kind of regretting buying it in a way. But you know, there you go. November 21, it's been listed since. 564 views it's had. It's got 6 watchers and currently for sale at $15.99. So number 8 is the vintage Art Deco green glass bowl.
And number 9 are some Hornsey saffron lunch plates, 4 of them. They've had 216 views, they've got 6 watchers, and they're currently for sale at $19.99. We did have like 6 lots of that. We've sold 1, so we've got 5 lots left. So number 9 is the Hornsey saffron lunch plates.
Drop a comment below which number 1 to 9 do you think is going to sell first. We will update next week.
And if you're right, we'll put your name on the screen because it'll be massive high fives to you to clear some of this off this list, because I'm fed up of seeing a lot of them.
It means you bought us the good vibes. So.
Yeah.
And we'll redo this in the next weekly video to see if any of these have changed, if any of those are sold. Thanks for your help. Stick a comment down below. Right, coming up, we have pallet update. That is pallet 1 to 3, and the 4th pallet. So we're going to update you on how sales are going for those. There's been a little bit of movement that we're pleased to report. We've also got messages, some good ones this week, so keep watching for those. Other things that we've sold this week, we'll show you some of those ones that we found interesting. We've also got a couple of things that I've learned about 2 different platforms. Obviously we're learning all the time, platforms are changing all the time, but 2 things that I learned this week that I was really, really surprised about, and they may be things that you don't know. So wait and find out what they are. But first, we've got a haul.
We have got a haul.
It's a good haul. It's a pretty good haul. It's clothes and a bit of bric-a-brac and some pet care.
Oh yeah.
Some beauty and some games, no DVDs.
Oh,
Do you want to show us what you've got that side first?
why not? Why not? Okay, I'm going to start off with this Rafa men's cycling jersey. There we go.
And you were just like you were talking to your sister about things to look out for, cycling and golf, and you named this brand as one that you hadn't found for a long time. In fact, you'd only found hats.
Yeah, it's brand new tagged. I didn't realise the actual Rafa logo is there. Paid £4. It was reduced from £8, and it's double XL.
And they sell pretty good money. It's like got your pockets on the back and I don't know what you put in there.
Water bottles.
Megaphone for when you're cycling through the country lanes, wanting to talk to each other.
This is a lovely t-shirt. It's FootJoy. It's a golf polo shirt. Not really sold any FootJoy clothing before. We've had accessories and we've had shoes, but this is a lovely colour, and I paid £4. It is a small, but I am confident that that will sell quickly.
If that was my size, I'd have been all over that.
Yeah, you could have worn it last night.
I'm not small.
You could squeeze into it. Got an All Saints shirt, black. Here's the tag. There we go, All Saints. This was £5 and it's a large, and it will say on the care label what it is. Let's see if I can find the care label, shall we? Oh, here we go.
Riviera.
Oh, long sleeve shirt, LS shirt. Oh, Riviera.
Yeah, Riviera.
Then we also grabbed some golf trousers. These are Peter Miller. You looked these up, didn't you?
Yeah, popular, sells a lot in America.
Peter Miller. They are a 32-34. They're brand new with tags.
It's Miller with an A. When I first looked them up on, when I was checking eBay sales, I spelled it wrong. I was a little bit disappointed with what I found, and then I realised that I spelled it wrong, put in the right. There's a little logo for you as well, like a little crown. And yeah, they'll do quite well.
Paid £8 for those. And then we also got another pair, brand new tags. These are 32-34 as well, and they were £8.
And they are also Peter Miller.
Got this Thomas pink shirt, which is pink.
Yeah. Thomas, did you say?
Thomas.
Oh, Thomas. Oh, actual Thomas Pink. I thought it was a Thomas pink shirt.
No, it's a Thomas pink shirt.
Yeah.
It's 15-inch and it cost £5.
Sort of on the small side, 15.
Wow. Oh God. Oh yes, a Rohan sort of utility shirt, very creased, medium, paid £5. And Rohan will say in the care label what it is. This is an Expedition shirt, sorry, Expedition 2 shirt, long sleeve. Next up, I mean, I know we only got these yesterday, but I can't remember what's in this bag.
No.
Oh, some long, tall Sally leggings. Ugh,
Shiny, aren't they?
they are, and they are brand
Are
new.
they like shiny on the front or the back? Just one
Front.
side shiny.
Brand new with tags, and they cost £5. There was other resellers looking at the rail, and they left them behind.
We shall see then who was right, who was wrong.
Easy Danny Dyer.
Danny Dyer, yeah. Was it right or was it wrong?
Glen Muir golf sort of waterproof. It's like one of those bed sheets, you know, waterproof bed sheets. It's like knitted on the top.
Mattress protector type bed
Well,
sheet.
yeah. Size medium, cost £3.
So this could be an incontinence top.
Got another All Saints top. This one's a t-shirt. It looks like it's got paint spatter on it. And I think it's supposed to be like that. I took a risk.
Yeah. It's interesting.
It was only £1.50. That's why.
I mean, not only has it got paint splattered on it, it's also got food splattered on it as well.
And it's got paint on the back, so I just took a risk. £1.50, large.
If you've got any keyword suggestions for that, painter and decorator, DIY SOS, the big build.
I lit this up in the shop. Suede, SWADE, size medium, and that was £2. I literally don't know what any of this is. This always happens. Oh, Massimo DT shirt. I think this was 100% linen. Paid £3. Was it 100% linen? No, 100% cotton. Samso shirt. This one was £3, large. Now this one might be linen. I'm sure I picked up one that was 100% linen. No idea. Oh, Polo Ralph Lauren. Oh, Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a cable knit jumper. I know it's not the season, but I couldn't leave it behind because it was £3 and it's a size extra large.
Put that in the winter pile.
Yeah.
But, well, it's winter somewhere, isn't it?
It is.
GSP.
J. Crew men's shirt, green. And this is an extra large. This costs £3. Oh look, you can put your name on it.
Oh yeah.
100% cotton, and it's long sleeve, but you can roll it up, roll the sleeves up. Looks good with some nice cargo shorts. Oh, you picked this coat up. Simon's well into coats in the summer.
Well, I just couldn't leave it behind. So it's where is it? Where's it gone? Oh, there. Pure new wool. Epoca. Who knows? I just grabbed it because it was £5 and it looked like, you know, quite a good bit of gear for £5. Who knows? Nobody's an expert, especially not us.
Paul Smith shirt.
I mean, at least it didn't have paint on it.
It says it's a size 16 and it was £3. I guess that means 16 inch.
It'd be a 16-inch collar.
Oh, there we go. 16 inch. What else did you get?
Spotted this in the, I don't know if it's a magic cabinet or not. It's just a little Apple paperweight. Nothing particularly...
no, it wasn't in a cabinet, it was on the shelf in RSPCA.
Nothing particularly special in terms of, there's no like maker's mark or anything. But it was £2. And it's quite cute, you know, for £2. It's worth picking up. Faye got a dog lead.
Yeah.
It's
the Flexi brand.
Yeah, it's not. It's a bit old, like the plastic or whatever. It's been in a shop window or something. Don't know if it's probably been opened. But anyway, yeah, that's not a bad pickup for £3. And then you also spotted this Pixie like glow tonic and other stuff. Now, Faye was looking at it in the window. The whole pack was £10. This here, which is the 250ml glow tonic, we've sold a lot of in the past. This is currently £18 a bottle on Amazon. It's all sealed. So if we sell that for £18, that's money back on all of it. After fees and what have you, and then obviously we've got these other items, so it should be some money there. And then you also spotted these
masks for
£4. Yeah, £4. Don't know. Like we'll probably just bundle the whole thing up, possibly. If it doesn't sell, then we'll certainly strip that out and sell that on Amazon. The glow tonic.
What else did we get?
We got some games. Most of these actually were sort of bought and sold recently. It's Fantastic Gymnastics. Little bloke goes on the thing, you hit the button, he spins round, then you release it and you get him in the landing zone. Bit of a, well, kids game, party game.
Doesn't scan.
To be honest, once you've played it a couple of times, it's kind of a bit boring. But
it's £1.50.
it's £1.50 and it does sell. We actually sold one on eBay recently for about £15 or something. Now this really surprised me. Taboo might just be a short-term issue. I don't know if this is the latest packaging, this one, but it does scan on Amazon. So we're scanning into the Amazon app as usual. It's the Reseller app. It just tells you the current available prices. So those are the prices that things are for sale for at the moment. Doesn't mean to say that's going to be the price that you necessarily sell it for, because you might do a price drop or whatever. But we're just going to tell you the for sale prices. So we paid £3 for that.
£19.80 currently.
And ThinkWords, which we sold recently on eBay for not that much actually. I think it was just over £10, but this was £1.
£14.87, really good rank.
Yeah. We've sold this before.
Sold most of them.
The Insect Law Butterfly Garden hatching kit. It wasn't £50, it was 50 pence. That says £50 there. And it's got pretty good, well, I didn't even scan that actually.
It's number 17 in toys.
Wow.
And it's got over 50, well, nearly 16,000 5-star reviews.
Wow.
£18.61.
Yes, that's not bad for £1. I've never sold this before, and these are always quite risky, a bit like, what's that donkey one?
Buckaroo.
Buckaroo, yeah, because there's lots of little parts that ping off everywhere and all that sort of thing. So often they can be often incomplete. But paid £2 for this. These are all used, by the way.
Currently only for sale new at £24.99.
This is brand new and sealed, £3.
Currently for sale new at £18.79.
This one was, I don't think I'd ever have looked at this before. Pretty sure A to Z Reseller showed this to us recently that they'd picked it up. It's Googly Eyes, and I was pleasantly surprised, paid £3.
£19.99 used.
And this I picked up, I should have tested it probably, I didn't test it. I paid £2.50.
Currently selling for £18.49, or currently for sale £18.49 used.
Ravensburger Break Free, never sold this before. Again, always a risk when there's so many pieces. Check out our Facebook group if you do use board games. You'll find the link in the description of this video for swapping spares. Yep. And we've been able to provide quite a few so far.
Yeah, that's out of stock, new and used.
Oh, cool. And sold this twice in the last couple of months. Atmosphere, the Mummy DVD board game. Should have checked if the DVD's in there. Oh, let's have a look, because it's not sealed up. Paid £3.
Currently for sale used for £21.99. Oh, it looks...
Yeah.
Is it in there?
Yeah, I can feel it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And lots of little bits for this one. But yeah.
Excuse you.
There we go. What was your favourite pickup?
Oh, my favourite pickup was the... Oh, I can't remember what I picked up.
Rafa?
Yeah, Rafa actually, good one, yes.
I know my wife. What was my favourite pickup?
What was your favourite pickup? Yours was maybe the Butterfly Garden hatching kit?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go with that. No, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. It's going to sell super quick. Yeah. Yeah, quite happy with that. Maybe Taboo, because I really was shocked when I scanned that.
Shocked to the core.
I was shocked to the core. Let us know what your favourite pickup was out of those. Have you sold any of those? Has that inspired you to pick any of those items up? Do let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for things I've learned this week, along with the second pallet update, messages, and other things that we've sold. But first, it's pallet update.
Ooh. I was supposed to do this, but I'm getting Simon to do it because he just explains it so much better.
So since we last updated you in the last video, our sales have moved up to turnover of £4,818. We've got just under 100 items left to sell. Started with 380, we've sold 284, 75% of our target achieved. Our first sale was 13th of January. It's just coming up to, it's like near the end of April now. So what's that? February, March, April, 3 months, pretty much. Profit therefore has moved from £1,609 to £1,718. That's with all fees, postage, everything else, and the total cost of everything that we bought, not unit cost. So total cost of the whole 3 pallets taken out. So at the moment we are on £1,718. We hope that this update is useful for you if you're thinking about doing sort of a large purchase and wondering, you know, maybe how long it would take to sell, what you might get. Obviously it's always different, but hopefully our experience has provided you with some information and of course some entertainment.
Yeah, and the key is, if you do it, just get everything listed as quick as you can, which is what I did. We're going to show you some other things that have sold, but we're going to do the other pallet update as well now. So we bought a pallet in March and we are in profit.
Yes!
Woo!
So in total we spent £310 on the pallet of mixed clothes, mainly ladies' clothes, mainly new.
It was pretty much,
with tags.
I'd say 90% of it was new.
Yeah, sort of returns and stuff like that. We sold our first item on the 19th of March. It's almost exactly a month later now, and we are at 133 profit. So turnover £768, sold 44 units, which is just over a third of the stock that has sold. Pretty good start. We had a little sort of surge, haven't we, on that?
Yeah, we have, and really in the last month as well, we've taken time out of the business, so I wasn't listing the stock as quick, but I'm really pleased that we've got into profit sort of so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially as there was a lot of coats in that one, and I thought, oh no, we're going to be stuck with them, but they sold. It's all about pricing things right. So you've mentioned a couple of times that you've got some learnings. And I don't even know what these learnings are, so teach me.
Okay. Etsy. It's just, we've had Easter bank holiday weekend, so Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday, and we sold something on Etsy on the Saturday. And obviously it's Easter Monday, we have 1 day dispatch on Etsy. And what I noticed on the Tuesday, the day after the bank holiday, that our order was showing as late dispatch, which I thought was pretty peculiar because it's bank holiday Monday. So I shipped it and everything, and then I wrote to Etsy customer service to kind of say, this item is showing as late dispatch, but it was bank holiday Monday yesterday here in the UK. And this was their response. Thanks for reaching out to Etsy support. Hope this email finds you well, blah, blah, blah. I understand that you're concerned about the order being marked as shipped late while it was holiday. No worries, I'd be more than happy to help you. Upon checking, unfortunately, sellers aren't able to exclude holidays from processing times or ship by dates. In future, the best advice I could give you is that if ship by date falls in a holiday, you can update the ship by date. I hope that finds it. So basically what they're saying is, with Etsy, if you sell on Etsy, and there's a bank holiday, you need to change your shipping times. If you're on a 1 day dispatch and there's a bank holiday Monday, you need to change that to 2 days. So for an Easter holiday, if we'd have sold that on Thursday, the day before Good Friday, come Tuesday, the first working day back, that would have been 2 days overdue for national public holidays.
I'm speechless.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's the only website that I've ever come across. I mean, I know eBay kind of messes them up, and Amazon have before as well, yeah, where they just get it wrong. They didn't build it into their sort of program, their system, but they've always kind of sorted that out and said, oh yeah, our mistake.
Haven't we got a 5 day weekend coming up soon? The Queen's Jubilee, is that 4 or 5 days? So we're gonna have to.
Could be, yeah. So yeah, bear that in mind if you sell on Etsy. There is no such thing as a bank holiday on Etsy. So fingers crossed for Christmas, fingers crossed for the June public holidays.
Well, we sold on Etsy over Christmas, so we must have just sold on the days where it didn't affect us.
Yeah. If you've come across that before, or if you think that's wrong, please drop a comment, let us know.
Yeah. Now tell me, what's the second thing you learned?
The second thing I learned, there's a bit of a story to this one. So a friend of mine bought some crypto miners, long story, and asked me if I could help him sell them, which I did. I sold one. They go for, over £500, so not sort of small change. But what I found out is with an auction, and you may know this, and I maybe should have known this, but I didn't know it. Obviously with an auction you can put on a reserve price. If you put a reserve price on an auction, you pay something like 4%. So I think the reserve price I had on this item that I sold was £500, which was about a £20 fee for adding that reserve price. The item reached the reserve and sold, but the buyer never paid.
I think I know what you're going to say.
And guess what?
We've still got to pay the £20?
Yep.
Are you joking?
Yep. So I wrote to eBay for Business and said, well, I think this sucks a bit, that it sold and the buyer didn't pay, and I've still got to pay the reserve. And she said, yep, sure enough. Sorry to hear that you've had a non-payer. Insertion fee and listing add-ons, which is what the reserve fee is, it's a listing add-on, are charged whether an item sells or not, as these go towards the listing advertising space on our site. So they needed 20 quid. I actually also paid that marketing, like the promoted listing, which you can do for auctions now. It was about £1.50 because it's £500. It was a reserve of £500. It's worth an extra £1.50 to get more eyes on it. But it turns out if the buyer doesn't pay, you still pay all those fees. You get your final value. I mean, she even went on to say that, oh, don't worry though, you get your final value fee back. Well, so I had to sort of reply and say, well, excuse me if I'm wrong, but when the buyer doesn't pay, there is no final value fee. No. So don't try and like sweeten me up with you're going to get your final value fee when I haven't even paid it because there's no sale yet. But sure enough, you've taken £20 for the reserve fee and the £1.50 for the marketing fee. The buyer hasn't paid. eBay, come on.
That's outrageous because we have multiple non-payers every week. I know that, but not often on an auction, and it was unusual for us to do a reserve, I know, but that doesn't mean to say we wouldn't have done it again.
No.
But now it makes you think, well...
what's the point? What is the point? Because ultimately, when you're selling something for that sort of money, particularly because I was selling it on behalf of someone else, they had a minimum that they wanted for the unit. It reached that minimum, so I was happy. You're happy to sort of put on a reserve price, but and if it doesn't sell, that's the risk you take. But if it sells and the buyer doesn't pay, that is not right.
Yeah, who is this person?
This
quid.
person.
No, the non-payer.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Well, they've been blocked. Side note to this story. And this is really sad. My friend who had these units decided that he would also put them on his eBay. We had one ring fenced for us, so they were never going to oversell. But he thought he'd have a go because he had some spare time and it was half term. And so he put 4 on and he put a multi-buy on them and they all sold. And this was over £2,000. And I was chatting to him on text. And he said, oh, they've sold and I've sent them off. And I said, oh, okay, who do you use? I couldn't believe what he said. Hermes. And I said to him, wow, you've sent over £2,000 worth of gear with Hermes. I said, you might as well have just thrown it off a motorway bridge. Good luck. And I know there's a lot of Hermes lovers and I know there's a lot of Hermes haters. Yeah. I am the latter. I can't stand them for my own reasons, and if you feel the opposite, that's absolutely fine. Comment down below, please. Let us know what you think about Hermes / Every. But sure enough, a few days later, my friend messaged me, Hermes have lost them. £2,000 down the drain. On top of that, obviously, eBay are holding the funds. He will never see that money because the items haven't arrived, and the whole thing is one complete hot mess. They've also suspended his account because they think he's dodge. It's just awful. It's really bad. And if my friend happens to be watching this, I've told him I'm absolutely gutted for him, and I will never ever, in his honour, ever consider using Hermes, even if they paid me to use them.
Keep watching for some other sales, like things that we've sold in the past week. But first, we have messages. So I'm going to start with this one. Someone messaged after they'd made a purchase for some Tupperware, like vintage Tupperware tubs. They're on the screen. Oops, I pressed the convection button instead of the microwave. Glad to have found these exact replacements. So she's basically saying that she's bought from us.
Saved her life.
We've saved her life because she melted her last ones.
I'll pop them on the screen. I replied, I just popped this message in because it's quite sweet. And I just replied and sort of said, you know, you've created a great bit of art there, and we're happy to have been able to help. And those pots you picked up for pence, didn't you, in an auction bundle? It was like a £2 box where you got some like jelly cake.
I got vintage jelly molds, I got vintage Tupperware, and I got vintage Hornsey for like £3.
Yeah.
That's like ridiculous. Yeah, so it was a great pickup. So we have another message here. Shall I read this one again?
No, I'll read this one.
Okay.
So, hi, can you please send me the actual measurements of the chest and back between the shoulders? Thank you. Now, this is a Maison Margiela.
Oh, is it that one that designer thing?
The item itself was sort of all presented. It was brand new, kind of designer gear, whatever it is. I don't know. You know more about it than me. But anyway, it was like packed up as the retailer.
It was in nice packaging, so I didn't want to have to take it out and take a decent photo and measure it because it was all presented nicely.
Yeah. There was no measurements on like the manufacturer's website, anything like that. So I just had to reply to say thanks for your message. I can't, as it's all packed up as new. To which the customer replied, no measurements, no purchase.
With a rolly eye emoji.
Yeah, to which I replied, no purchase, no problem.
We have sold it, haven't we?
Yeah, it's sold. It's sold actually for more, because what I did, I sold similar and put the price up. And I darkened the image, just because it was like the image was from the website. And
you thought I'd taken a really bad picture, didn't you?
Because it was over like a white t-shirt or something. So it was on someone who was also wearing a white t-shirt. This was like a black like wool top, and it just looked awful.
And it was men's. It looked sort of women's as well.
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah. So I sort of darkened the image up a bit. Sold similar, and it sold for more.
But when you posted it out the other day, did you notice the packaging and how it was?
Yeah. I put it in a box. It was that nice.
Yeah.
Usually it just gets shoved in a bag.
Okay. We have another message. I have one unopened with some wear on the plastic, but has the disco mat tag. Are you interested? And this is someone messaging us based on the fact we've got E.T. Is it the soundtrack?
Yeah, it's a soundtrack on vinyl.
Yeah.
So we're selling the E.T. Soundtrack on vinyl, and they're trying to sell us one as well. And we had that. We get that quite a bit, and we had it on Etsy where someone was trying to sell us Murano vases. And they were trying to sell us the Murano vase for the price we had our Murano vase or style vase for sale for. So I just sort of politely declined. This is for some Oracle cards. Hello, I'm interested in this deck. There is any rubbed or gold lost around the edges? Thank you. And I just replied, could be, they are used.
Did we sell them?
Not to that customer, no.
Ah.
The thing is as well, we say this about these messages, we're not doing this to sort of poke fun at people particularly. We're just kind of showing these because we wouldn't overcommit. We wouldn't say, no, they're absolutely immaculate, or whatever. You know, they're described as used, they're in used condition. I'd probably put that they're barely touched, but I'm not going to do that work again. The condition note was there. That's the work done as far as I'm concerned. Someone else will come along and buy it.
Yeah. Right, we had a message here in relation to some jigsaw puzzles that we're selling like 3 or 4, like a bundle. They're on the screen. Are they on the screen?
No, they're not on the screen.
Oh, they're not on the screen. The PMP is expensive at $5.99. I recently sent 2 puzzles combined in one package for £3. If you change from UPS next day to Royal Mail second class, £3, I will pay the £8 you counter offered earlier to give a total of £11. I'm not in a rush, so UPS next day is a waste of money. Thoughts? You replied, "Hi Chris, if you'd like me to change shipping to Royal Mail, I'm happy to do that, although second class small parcel up to 2 kg has gone up to £3.20. But of course that doesn't account for the fact that eBay takes their fees from that. However, because the parcel weighs over 2 kg, it would be a medium parcel charged at £8.99. It's not the speed of delivery that I use UPS £5.99 for, it's the additional weight and saving versus Royal Mail, even given that I'm losing because of eBay's fee. In addition, UPS has now increased to £6.23, so I must remember to increase my price." Thoughts? Thanks for getting back to me. I didn't realise the 3 puzzles would take it above 2 kilos. Now it makes sense why you're using UPS. The total price is more than I'm wanting to pay, so I'll back off and wish you luck.
Oh, back off. Someone just basically spoiled it for an argument that got absolutely owned. And finally, we had this message. "Guy, does this jacket has pockets, oh sides?" Should we have a look at some other things that sold in the week?
Yeah. Do you want to go with this one?
Yeah, so the first up, Michael Jackson Thriller. What a great album. If you like that sort of thing. I listened to it, as I listen to most vinyl that I sell, just to make sure it's all good. It cost 20p in a massive bundle of vinyl, sold it for $14.99. And it went GSP, can't remember to where, but yeah, went out of the country, maybe Spain, Germany, somewhere like that.
So no, but it's only listed a few weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, I listed it in March, so yeah. Also, after I've been through a sort of big crate of vinyl, I created a job lot of 24 vinyls. They were all sort of singles, so 2 or 3 tracks per side, all sort of 80s, 90s and noughties pop. All sorts in there. The total combined cost was £4.80, so that's 24 times 20p. And they sold for £16.03. It actually sold with a picture disc. We've got a 33% off when you buy 2 or more. So they bought a picture disc, they just bought the cheapest thing. It was absolutely fine by me because I just need to clear it through. So it was quite a nice sale.
Yeah. Next up we have a Portmeirion Botanic Garden storage jar in the viola pattern, and that sold for £20. We paid £3.99 for it back in January, and that went abroad via GSP as well. We have a men's jumper, diesel, brand new with tags. This was in the most recent pallet that we bought. I listed it in March. It cost £2.78 and it sold for $15.99. I could have got a lot more for it, but I wanted a quick sale. Another pallet item sold. It was again from the most recent pallet, listed it in April, so it's only been on there for a couple of weeks. ASOS dungaree dress, size 26, brand new without tags. I don't know if ASOS and some of the other similar brands are not putting swing tags, you know, the cardboard tags, on clothing now for sort of environmental reasons, because they are in their bags that they get sent to customers in. So I think that is the case, because I've seen on one website, it may even be ASOS, that say that they don't do swing tags anymore, someone anyway, but that's sold for $19.99. And then another pallet item, and just goes to show that we sell all sorts. So this is a full length occasion dress, but it's like an Indian style sort of ethnic dress. Not so much a sari, although I think we have sold a sari before, but it's along those lines, and it was very pretty. And that cost £2.78, listed this month, and that sold for £15. Had good feedback for that today, actually.
Nice. I'm going to talk about that one. We sold, in a big vinyl job lot, I had The Very Best of Elton John. It's a 4 record gatefold, like double album. And one of the discs, I'll put a picture up, there's a pressing issue. So there was like loose labels, and they'd like tried to press it twice, and it meant that 1.5 of the last songs on one of the discs wouldn't play. And I sort of thought, there was a little bit of me thinking, oh, this must be rare. like it's got a pressing error. And when you look up errors in books and even in vinyls as well, like printing errors, like they've forgotten to thank the producer or something on the back of the sleeve. You see it on eBay quite a lot. People highlight those kind of errors. So I thought, oh yeah, I'll stick it on an auction, start at £7.49 plus postage, and see what happens. Sold for £7.49 plus postage. So it went the other way on that one, but you never know. Thought I'd give it a try. It cost me 20 pence.
Why not? Some more Pallet clothing. A United Colours of Benetton jumper. It was size small, brand new with tags. Shetland wool, cost £2.78. Listed it in April, sold in April for £25. So that was a good one. And oh, I was pleased with these. The Denby Storm cup and saucers. There was 4 cups, 4 saucers. Picked them up for £3.75. They were half price in a notoriously expensive charity shop. I couldn't believe my luck. And they were listed for about, well, less than a week, and they sold for £26.06. That brings us to the end of this video. If you stayed to the end, thank you very much. And we just want to say thank you very much for all your likes, comments, interacting with us, contacting us about what we talk about, and letting us know if and when we help you. We do really appreciate it, and that's why we do these videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.